Hello. How you doing, baby? You're okay. So, I know. I'm back with a little mange puppy, and you can see this little one is missing tons and tons and tons of hair. And he's a little shy. So, first off, I do not want anybody to donate after seeing this post. Please do not donate because that's not why I'm putting it up. The other day, I was in the car like this with another mange puppy, and I was pissed about people, getting rid of dogs and dumping dogs after the Rona, and somebody, putting nail polish on a puppy and letting it get like that and dumping it out the window. And I think rightfully so. But at the same time, in that case, I think passing judgment was okay because of the situation, but it's not always the case. And I talk about that sometimes, and people get mad. So I guess here is my question. With seeing this little puppy covered in mange and all itchy, what would you say? Would you say the owner is a dirtbag and that they should suffer this kind of fate or whatever? Think about it for a second. Most likely people are going to say, yeah, that's terrible and that's this and that's that. So I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm not going to tell you any names, but this is what happened, and this just goes to show that you never know a situation until you find out all the facts. These guys were totally separate. There's another one back there too. I got a call from a lady about their neighbor had a adult female that had mange and a bunch of puppies that had mange, and that they weren't taking care of the dogs. Can I come and get them? So I went down there, and they were on this lady's property, and she said, I want them off my property. So set up a thing to get them, set a trap there, and I'm like, okay, well, we'll figure out police-wise whatever it is that we're going to do to try and get them help. So today, I went over there, and there was a lady that was in the process of taking them out, and the lady that had called me was out there arguing with her. The dogs needed medical care, and I started talking to her, and I was like, well, you know what? If we have to, we can contact law enforcement, but I really don't want to go that route. And the discussion was kind of going, and then all of a sudden, 4 kids come running up, and the kids were in a little bit rough shape themselves, but and they're crying because I'm there and I'm gonna take all their puppies, and these kids had nothing. The woman had a huge black eye that was almost swelled shut. She had big bruises on her arms. She still had some crusty blood coming out of her nose, which to me, I'm 90% sure I didn't ask, was a domestic violence situation. And she was crying, and she said that I've been trying everything. I tried, doing an oatmeal bath, and I tried some different things that somebody told me, but nothing's working, and I can't help them. I don't have a car. I don't have a phone. And I just want to get them help, but my babies, it's going to kill them if you take their puppies. That's a heavy situation, and I'm not saying, oh, poor me, because no, not at all. I mean, that's just what we deal with. But I think that it paints a picture of what happens up here, because the woman has no car. It's probably going to be really difficult for her to escape that situation that she's in. There isn't, there's a shelter, but the shelter most of the time is full. If it's not, and if she were to take all of her kids there, then she'd be completely abandoning the animals. It's hard to get a job when you have no car, and it's hard to get a car when you have no job. And yeah, I mean, so it's like when I first saw the puppies, I was, my thought was, this is bullshit, not taking care of it. And then in the back of my head, I'm like, you know what, wait, and let's talk. And then when I saw that here's an abused single mom that's trying to take care of the kids, that has sick puppies, that doesn't have a vehicle, they can't get them to the vet, they couldn't afford the vet anyways, and from what it sounds like, mom that had the puppies had just kind of wandered in, and they took care of her, and then it became their dog. So this wasn't one of those things that I hear all the time of, well, if you can't afford a dog, you shouldn't get one. So that wasn't the case with these little ones. So what was the resolution? The resolution was that I took the 2 worst mange puppies, and I'm not telling you this because, oh, great job. No, just so you know what we did and what we're doing. We took the 2 worst mange puppies, which are females. We left the kids with 1 male puppy, left food, and I'm going back as soon as I get these guys checked in. I'm going back to vaccinate mom and the remaining puppy. I already dewormed them. We're going to give them mange treatments. We're going to give them some more food. And we're going to, when we have another spay clinic in October, we're going to go there and we're going to pick up mom and the little one, and we're going to get them spayed and neutered. And then we also have some dog houses that we've been saving, and I think this would probably be a good opportunity for a dog house if it's needed. So, moral of the story is 2 things. 1, don't judge a book by its cover because you don't know somebody's situation. And 2, we're trying to do what one of the bigger focuses is, that keep the animals in the home. You know, and I'm gonna try and help with the abuse thing and see what's going on with that, and see if there's some way we can help that. And we got a little thing of toys and stuff put together for the kids, so I'm gonna get ready to head back over there now. But yeah, don't pass judgment. Moral of the story for today. See you, everybody.